Hey guys, so it's been 2 weeks since my surgery, and I feel really bad about not recording in the 2 weeks, but it's been a draining time. Everyone's been at my house, everyone has just been here trying to help me out, which has been wonderful, but it never really gave me time to record, and I was always on the go, trying to get my walking, my drinking. That's a full-time job. Just like right now, I've got my protein shake sitting with me because I am now on stage 2 of my diet now, which means I can have only soft foods. I was on pure liquids plus a yogurt for my week after surgery, and I will be putting my pictures in between the videos of what's going on. But pretty much I went in there at 9:30 thinking my surgery was going to be around 12:30ish, but it ended up being around, I went back at the OR around 2, but they technically didn't start until almost around 3 o'clock. And it just took a while. Everyone else is in within 2 hours. Me, for some reason, it took a little bit longer due to him squeezing in. My surgeon does 8 surgeries a day sometimes, depending on the week. Now, the week I had, he probably did a little bit less due to the fact that he did them on Monday, Wednesdays instead of just Mondays. So, I was the last person to have surgery, and I woke up swinging due to the fact that they scared me when they woke me up. And all you heard was them saying, "No, just lay there." Yeah. But when you scare somebody awake, I'm thinking I'm in trouble. My first instinct is to hit. So the first night was actually okay. I was in pain when they first woke me up. I just remember being in a lot of pain until I got to the room. And then they gave me some pain medicine, which ended up, I'm going back to sleep. But once I was fully awake, I realized, oh my God, I am hooked to a lot of machinery. I felt like an alien or something like that. I mean, I was hooked to a lot of stuff. They didn't have a catheter in like they told me I was, so I had to walk as soon as I was awake, which I didn't mind. It was like, oh Lord, I have to walk. I'm hooked to all this stuff. And I only pushed my morphine button twice in the hospital, so because I only pushed it twice, they unhooked me from it. And then I got rounds of Tylenol, and then eventually they gave me some Tylenol 3, and then they gave me some nausea meds. So once I got home, they gave me my Tylenol 3, and I only took it twice. So I've got a full bottle left, and I got another refill on the bottle. So I'm like, thank you, thanks. But back to the hospital. I went in there on a Monday and got out Wednesday afternoon. I had the option of staying that night again, but I wanted to get the heck out of there. I mean, I hated getting my blood sugar taken 4 times a day. My fingers were in pain. They were always doing my blood pressure. Like at 5 o'clock in the morning Tuesday, they took blood from me. The first guy couldn't get it, so another chick had to come back some hours later. And then every doctor came in of the procedure place, and a bunch of nurses and nutritionists all came in at 7 o'clock in the morning, bright and early, to say, "Good morning, how's your progress?" Didn't like that. Not at all. I mean, that's when I was just getting to sleep, and they're in the room. Oh God. But they did it Tuesday and they did it Wednesday. And then Tuesday, I got all these doctors, and then they're opening up my stomach binder just to make sure my stomach was healing just fine. And yeah, no draw, no nothing. Just let's open the gown. Let's show everyone my goodies. After that point, I didn't really care about shame. It's like whatever. So yeah, by Wednesday, they let me go home. They asked me, "Do you want to stay?" I'm like, "No, I'd rather go home, be in my bed, and just get some sleep for once. And once I got home, I realized I should have stayed an extra night. I was in some serious pain once I got home. I couldn't sleep in my bed. I had nausea once I got home out of nowhere in the middle of the night. Didn't know where it came from, but it came somewhere. And then the next day I was feeling better. It was just hard to sit down. It was hard to get comfortable. I looked 8 months pregnant. I was bloated. It was hard to drink. I just couldn't hold anything, and I felt so tight in my stomach. And after a week of that, my bloating went down a lot. My bloating in my stomach itself went down a lot too, and I started having a lot of head hunger. And I wanted stuff. I see stuff on TV, I see stuff on Pinterest, and I wanted it. And it really made my stomach feel hungry. But I wasn't hungry. Like, people were eating chicken strips in front of me, pizza. I did not want it. I wasn't craving it, which is just weird for me. But the only thing I've been craving lately is shrimp. I don't know why. But, so pretty much, I had a follow-up visit with my nutritionist and the surgeon. He looked at my steri strips, told me I could take them off this week. Took them off today, and the scars look pretty good. My stomach has went down a lot. I can't pull my underwear up to my comfort level, which I guess my fiance says is a good thing, but because of where the incisions were. I have 4 incisions, and one is two are right above my belly button, which the biggest one is on the side, and then I have one on the side of my stomach, and then one on the top. I have to show you guys, but so yeah, it's pretty exciting. But the eating part for now is going okay. I'm down 20 pounds. I went to my pre-op visit with the surgeon, and I weighed 285. I went in for surgery, and I was 277, and now I am 268. My starting weight was 292. So a couple more pounds, and I'll be at 30. I can't wait. So my doctor's like, what is your goal? And I told him, well, my goal is 170. And he's like, you'll get smaller than that. Okay, but my goal for myself is 170. So if I get to 170, I know I succeeded in what I wanted to do. So, but I'm trying to move fast because I need to study and I need to eat and drink. Well, not at the same time, you know. But they put me on a schedule of what I'm to have. So let me find that. So I was discharged with a anti-acid pill, and of course the Tylenol 3, and they told me to get my bariatric vitamins. I was supposed to get Bariatric Advantage, and I waited until the last moment to get them, which I should have gotten before. My bad. And I just couldn't make time. So 2 days after my surgery, me and my fiance went and got them. So they had Celebrate there, and they just got them on the shelf, and I was so excited because I am not a fan of bariatric chewable vitamins at times, but I'm not a fan of chewable vitamins period when they're huge. So I can't, the multivitamins, I just can't take them. They're just so nasty. They make me ugh. So I got the bariatric pineapple strawberry. Let me show you how big this crap is. I've got 2 more weeks of this, and then I can swallow pills again. Can't wait. They're this big. And then they said try sucking on them, and I'm supposed to take those 3 times a day, I think. 1, 2 times. My calcium is 3 times, and my iron's 1. This is my calcium. I got it in Cherry Tart. So this is calcium plus. And then I got my iron plus C chewables. These ones I can tolerate. It's in grape. I can tolerate these. So I'm actually anemic now, which is so weird for me. I've never been anemic a day in my life. And I'm not enjoying that. I'm freezing all of the time. I can go take a shower and my cold water ends up getting turned off. So they said hopefully it will balance out eventually and I won't really notice it as much anymore. But for now, I'm noticing it a lot. I noticed it literally as soon as I came out of surgery. I was freezing all the time. And once they said, oh, it's going to stop. Once you go home, you're going to really start to feel warm again. I have yet to feel warm. You'll see me walk around my house with a jacket. I did a walk with my sister and it was 80 degrees and I'm sitting there not sweating. And she's like, oh my God, it's hot. No, it's all right. So I can't wait to feel a little bit warmer in the blood. So, but it feels weird because I have to drink out of cups. I ordered some, what was it? I was on the road and they stopped through Taco Bell. The only thing I wanted was just the water. And I went like this to take a sip and we're like, freak, there's a straw. I have to drink out of the cup. And I have a pet peeve about drinking out of cups from public places. People touch the cups and they don't wash their hands. So that's something I have to get over. And but other than that, I'm sleeping on my stomach now, just fine. It still hurts to kind of turn a little bit sometimes. If I'm really in deep sleep, it just hurts to turn. So, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I'm walking fine. I have more energy. Like, I'm going to clean my house today. I can't really do much at the gym yet. I'm not approved to, but I can walk on the treadmill. So I'm going to try to do that. And I can't wait to start doing some Zumba and water fitness, but I can't because of my stomach. So I can't wait to start doing some of that stuff. So, I'm actually pretty excited. I just can't wait to get into some of this stuff. And I would love to hear how some of you guys' surgeries went. Because every surgery is different. Like my group class I went to, some of them didn't really take to the surgery as well as I did. Some of them had to stay an extra day. Some of them just are not taking their 80 ounces of water in just fine. Actually, I was terrified. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't get all my water in at first because I was terrified to drink. I was terrified of being full. I was terrified of throwing up. So it just caused me not to really follow the rules at first. But after a while, I realized this is something I have to do. And I've gotten over that, and my stomach allows me to drink as much as I'm supposed to. Like, we're supposed to drink 8 ounces an hour for 10 hours, but now my stomach allows me, I actually can get 16 ounces in an hour, which is pretty good. I'm not trying to push it any further than that. 16 ounces actually makes me feel full. So if it's more than that, I'm not trying. It's actually by accident that I even get that far. But I'm excited that I'm getting there. And then I'm just not doing my protein shakes this week. They're disgusting because, you know, you have to do them during the pre-op. And after all this time of having protein shakes, it's like, bleh. I'm done. But I can't stop drinking them for a while because I need 75 grams of protein a day. So, oh God. I just want that part to be over. But my soft foods, I'm excited about. Some foods are they just don't agree with my stomach. Like, tuna doesn't agree with my stomach as much as I would love it to, but it just doesn't. Like, I tried eating it one day, and I was really excited thinking, oh, tuna, I love tuna. Tuna's one of my favorite staple foods. No, it didn't agree. None at all. So I ended up getting sick. But I could tolerate chicken. And so the next night I had some canned chicken and I put barbecue sauce in it and heated it up and it tastes like brisket. So that was pretty good. And you just gotta get creative with your foods. Like, just put a little ranch in it, like not the ranch in the bottle, like the actual sprinkle ranch, and mix it up and it tastes like heaven. So I mean, you have to get really, 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 really creative with what you eat. And like, I'm gonna put on a crock pot of chicken tonight. I'm gonna put some mustard in it and let it shred up. Some honey mustard and let it shred up and make some honey mustard chicken. So, yeah, you just gotta get really creative with the stuff you eat. Because I have to eat this for 4 weeks. And like my fiance had tacos, and I get creative with my taco. I couldn't have the shell. I couldn't have... So like I was saying, I had beans and cheese. And I put 2 different types of cheeses in it. And it was heaven. Oh my God. But I want the lettuce. And I couldn't have it. Like, I'm craving salads for some reason. And I'm not really a salad craver person. I like a salad, but if I'm craving a salad, it's something big for me. And I'm craving, like, that's the only thing I'm craving is shrimp and a salad. But I don't want them together. I just want them, period. I just want the lettuce. I want that vegetables. I really am not craving fruit yet. It's just vegetables. And the thing about it is I'm craving, I don't want sweets. I just want to make them for some reason. Like, I just want to bake. But I don't want to eat it. I just want to bake. And I haven't had sugar in a month. So it kind of feels weird. But I do want sugar sometimes. But it's my fear of dumping, because you can get dumping with the gastric sleeve. I've had people in my group say they've had it, and my doctor says you can have it. Some people say, oh, you can't get it with the sleeve. Yes, you can. And I drank something that had a little bit too much sugar. It was some water, and it was one of those flavored waters that you can get in the store. I'm thinking, oh, water. I got stomach pains from that water, and it caused severe pain. Couldn't drink it. I took 1 swig. 5 seconds later, well, not 5 seconds, like a minute, 2 minutes later, I thought I was gonna die. And that's when I realized this has too much sugar. So this has been my 2 weeks so far, and I'm probably gonna do another one in a week just to show you guys how I'm doing. I had a stall. I try not to weigh myself, but I was stuck at 270 for like 5 days, which shocked me a lot. And then all of a sudden, yesterday I wake up and it was 268. So I figured, maybe I'm moving along just fine. But I hope it keeps going down, because I know how it feels to get stuck on a number for a long time. Like, I was stuck at 270 for the longest time. Before I had the surgery, I remember thinking, ooh, if I can only just dip down to the 6s. I haven't been in the 60s in about 2 or 3 years. Oh God. My BMI is actually lower now than it was 2 years ago. So, which is fantastic. It's lower than when I went to the doctor and she told me I was fat as hell. Wonderful for me. I almost wanted to go back to her just to show her that I was losing weight, but I don't want to pay the copay, and I really don't want to see her, so I really don't want to go through that. And so, but yeah, I will be talking to you guys later. I promise it won't take 2 weeks again, but it just happens. And so yeah, I will talk to you guys later. You guys have a nice day and be well.